Morning guys, back in the Ogwen Valley. It's Monday the something, it's Monday the 12th of April, and look at that, the snow. So plan today is just to have a walk up probably around Glyderau, up Devil's Kitchen, up Glyderau and Glyder Fach and back down. I hope I haven't underestimated it, because I've not brought my winter gear, not brought my crampons today, because all the posts yesterday showed it a bit of ice on the top, but everyone's saying you didn't need them. Excuse me. But there's been a bit of snow overnight. It doesn't look too much, and I'm only sticking to paths and things, so see how it goes. A little bit of light snow at the moment. It's above freezing, feels above freezing, but just give -9, -10 on the tops, as it feels like in the wind chill. So we'll see how it goes. But, there we go, Ogwen Cottage. Might get a sausage roll first and then head up there. Great to be back out though, whatever the weather. This is a great new feature. They put them in during lockdown. So it tells you what mountain you're looking at, the height, and if you look through the hole you can see the peak when there's no clouds like this. Trivan, Glyder Fach, Glyderau, Fawr, and Glyderau. So if you look through, you can see the peak. Pretty clever that, isn't it? Great new feature. Car park's starting to fill up. We'll get a crack on while it's still quiet. Yeah, looking good. Back to Llyn Ogwen. Glyderau, all wreathed in cloud. Fantastic in this weather. Only a bit of, it's not quite sleet, it is sort of snow, but it's not heavy. And the ground's clear lower down. But there's something about the snow on the mountains makes it look 10 times better. Oh, I'm warm. I'm going to take a layer off. It's just dead still, there's no breeze. Very, very slight, what, 1 or 2 miles an hour maybe. Oh, I'm going to take a layer off. There we go, Glyderau. Looking rather grand. Look at that. A lot of bird life about. You probably won't be able to see on this camera, but I was watching there's a wheat ear over there, and there's a stone chat knocking about here, just on the rock. You know what, my plan today, I just stood taking pictures by the lake. My plan today is just to take it easy and enjoy myself. Temperature wise, sorry, watching the birds, there's loads of bird life about. Temperature wise, it feels like probably, I don't know, it feels like 4 or 5 degrees. It's not cold. So I've just got my tech t-shirt and my coat on. Anyone who's got a Paramo Ultra 3 will know they're a warm coat. I've been on Snowdon Summit in -15 with just this and a t-shirt on and not being cold. So today's plan is just to take it easy and enjoy it. A couple of you can't see on these on this camera, a couple of Canada geese up by the island. I've never seen them on here before, but You notice I've gone environmentally friendly with the headgear, a green hat. It's my usual hat which is reversible. I thought I'd go green instead of black today. So you see me come in for a mile off, but this is just awesome. Look at that. It's a different beast running with a coat in the snow. Nice and calm on the lake. Right, so I'm going to carry on up Devil's Kitchen. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's 3 Canada geese there now. There's another one come, and it looks like this nearest one's the female, and there's 2 males. There's 4 of them. Oh no, 3 of them. Something else out there. And they, one of the males are chasing the other one, and they're honking like anything. Yeah, that's the male and female out there now. That's the vanquished one that's gone down there. Bit of a courtship going on. Anyway, carry on. Proper layer of snow here. Yeah. You've got to check the weather before you come out. But sometimes you've got to make a choice. So, based on the weather forecast, last night it was showing 80% chance of snow and rain for most of the day, and it was showing -10 and -9 wind chill at the summit. So I put my winter coat on. It was not warm for a while, and it is really warm. So I got my coat open and just a t-shirt on, but I'm taking it really slow, because if you sweat down here and then it is cold up there, then it could be in trouble. So I'm just taking it really easy, and I'm wishing that I got a really thin Rab waterproof jacket, which with a layer under it would have been probably more suitable. But then saying that, when I get higher up, I might be glad of this coat, and you can't carry everything, so it's one of them. Every time I look at the weather, I always think it's going to be colder than it is, because I walk quite warm anyway. So it's one of them. You've got to make a choice when you go out in the mountains. You've got to have the right kit. But saying that, it is April, and maybe I should have gone with a lighter jacket, but there we go. But have you seen a better sight than that? Snow everywhere. Might be colder up there. We're going to see. That's the famous Idwal slabs. Climbers go on there. I can't see anyone, but there's a couple of bags there, so it's out somewhere. Yeah. I did see a group of 3 or 4 that looked as if they were going up Senior's Gully. That might be mountain rescue out practicing somewhere. I left a couple of bags there. You don't touch them if you see that. If you find one on its own, always worth checking that someone's not in trouble. But if there's a couple placed behind rocks, there's three there placed behind rocks, they're climbers or someone out practicing, so just leave them be. I'll give you another look at that, because it is absolutely stunning. Going up there. Right, the coat has to come off. It's too hot. It's unbelievable. If you believe the weather forecast, you'd expect to meet Eskimos every 10 yards. It's actually warm. Panadol went, and nice soft snow. The streams are running without ice. But that doesn't mean to say that it might have frozen over last night, so it's just a bit of a case of checking your footholds in case there's ice underneath the fresh snow, and in case there's the snow covered in maybe a hole in the rocks, you don't want to put your foot into it. But it's absolutely beautiful. This route. Used to climb up where those rocks were to get across before this bridge was here. It's a bit dicey in this weather, a bit slippery on the rocks. There we go, the famous view. $10 in the background, then Edwell in the foreground. It's a bit tricky coming up over some of those rocks. A little bit of ice from last night, but not a lot. I'm really glad I came out today because this is going to be the last snow of the winter, isn't it? Hopefully it'll warm up and we'll have a nice summer. But it's absolutely stunning. There's hardly any breeze at all, it's really still. And there's a bit of blue sky. Not the way I'm heading, but you never know when I get up there, it might be. Whew, carry on. I don't know if you can see, but there's a few icicles up there. They're not too bad on this side, they're worse around the other side. And when the path goes alongside it, you just got to be careful. There's a lot of melted ice dripping down. But they're not massive icicles on here, so just be a bit careful. A welcome sight, the style. There's nothing better, I don't know if you can pick it up on this microphone, I'll hold it down here, the crunch of fresh snow. Can you hear that? Beautiful sound. And there's the view. Right, just at the top of the Devil's Kitchen path. Couldn't see if the screen was on then. I'm just at the top of the Devil's Kitchen path. It's beautiful and sunny. There's a load of cloud coming in over there. There's a garn, $10 and I'm going up the horrible scree slope up Glyderau. Just having a quick break. When I took my coat off, I put my soft shell on, and it is still hot coming up. I probably could have done it in a t-shirt, but just a little bit of a breeze up here. You can just feel it being a bit cooler. So at the top, it's probably quite cold. So yeah, I'll need my coat then, but it's too warm to wear at the moment. But look at that. It's just stunning. Right, up there now. There's a view down Franklin Valley, and this is the track. One of the person's been up, which makes it easier for me. I can follow his tracks up. Look at that view. Oh, getting a little bit cooler, but still warm. Ooh. It's quite steep. One step forward, two steps back. Hard work this. There we go. Looking back at a garn. It's quite steep that coming up there. And it's quite deep now. 4 or 5 inches in places. It's a bit shallow on the rocks there. Other places it's quite deep, very nice, absolutely stunning view. A week last Wednesday I was over there sweating to death. Carry on up to the summit. The old Snowdon range looking rather splendid. I bet it's packed up there. Well, maybe not because the weather forecast wasn't very good, but it's the first day you can travel between England and Wales today, April the 12th. So I thought it'd be quite busy. There's quite a few cars about. I saw a couple of people walking around the lake, St Edwell, and I met the guy that made these tracks on his way down. That's the only person I've seen to speak to. Lovely, nice and quiet. Soft deep snow, no crampons needed, and brilliant views. What more could you want? This is what you've got to be careful of in the snow. You can't see what's underneath. Foot slips down there, you can break your ankle. All loose. You don't know what's underneath it. Oh, absolutely beautiful. Summit of Glyderau. Just have a look at this view in a second when I get up here. Oh man, look at this. Let me get up. Oop. Woo! That's where we're going next, Glyderau. Look at this. I can get up high enough. That is absolutely awesome. Oh, look at that. That's what it's all about. That is what you get out of bed for. Oh man, look at that. It's nice when you have a view with a nice sunny clear skies, but there's nothing like snow and a bit of cloud drifting. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, that way next. Yeah, some of these drifts are about a foot deep. Right, I've just stopped for a bite to eat at the summit of Glyderau. I'm making my way over to Glyder Fach now. You may remember my last walk on the Glyderau across there. Just an update, I found a phone. And I'm having no joy tracing the owner, and a guy called Glenn helped me out on Facebook, found out who it was, and we messaged friends of his and his. I had his email but couldn't get any contact with him, and then Saturday I was off work and my charger fit the phone, so I charged it up and kept it with me all day. And then Saturday afternoon his mum gave one last try on his phone to see if anyone would answer, so I was able to reunite him with his phone, which is good. That's what it's all about, just in case you're wondering from that video. Yeah mate, some dark clouds coming in, so might lose visibility soon. Just make my way over up to the cantilever stone, I think, and cast us the gwint. The view is stunning, but for video it's not worth keeping it on because it's a bit samey with the snow. It's about 4 or 5 inches deep, but then there's drifts of about a foot where it comes up to your ankle and above. So I'm just going to pay some attention to the route here. I know where I'm going. Nobody's been up here. The guy that I was talking to before, his footprints I followed up, he did a circular around Glyderau and back down, but all rocky. You see all the mounds of cairns to mark the way. You've got to be really careful because you don't know what's under the snow. Colder up here. I changed the soft shell for the coat, but it's not unreasonably cold, just a bit nippy. Bit of sun on the Glyderau. A bit ominous behind me. Carry on this way. There's something very satisfying about being the first person since the snow to come down here. Trailblazer. I'm just checking the pole in front of me. There's nothing I'm going to sink into. Look at that. I go too close to that edge. Let's have a look. You got to be careful as well when the snow's like this. What looks like the edge, probably put your foot on it and go flying straight down there. You can hear that crunch, fresh snow being trodden on. Snowdon Range. Oh, Snowdon itself still in cloud. Yeah, that's the way I've come. Heading over to Glyder Fach. There's people I can see in the distance. It's a young guy and a young woman with a dog. And they weren't too sure, staying in Cap of Currig. And I've got this far. So it looks like there's some dodgy weather coming in behind them, so I told them to follow the footprints, and that way. He has got OS app on his phone, he said, but he hasn't got a map or compass. But I'll give him some directions and I hope they're okay. Should be alright, follow the footprints. So heading that way now. Whether to go straight up over Castus the Gwent or go round it. A bit dodgy in this weather. I'll have a think. Go looking back. I don't know if you can make out in the camera, but the guy in the red coat is just packing up. He's been sat there, just been chatting to him. I recognised him. The Trail Hunter, his YouTube channel is called. I was just chatting to him, and he's gone off. He's gone off making films. So look at that, Snowdon. He's not posted anything for a while. He's not filming this one. He's lost a bit of motivation. So had a chat with him. Nice guy. And I just seen a couple with a dog going down as well. So there's a few people about now, but not many. Just circumnavigating around Castus the Gwent rather than risking going straight over it. Get a mountain rescue out. I'll drop down here and back up there. Bit of weather trying to follow me in, but that is pretty awesome, isn't it? There's Castus the Gwent. And the view. Heading up this way. When I'm a bit higher up there, and try and get a picture on my phone with Snowdon in the background. Police helicopter. That's probably illegal filming it, probably. So one on top of Castus the Gwent now. Just going to get a picture of that now on my phone. Hope I haven't done anything wrong. First person to be arrested on summit of Glyder Fach. Going that way now. Look back at that view. Castus the Gwent with Snowdon behind it. Absolutely fantastic. Oh dear me. That's a good landing. What's happening here? But mountain rescue there. Oh no, it's the police one. What are they doing? Landed. Well, I've never seen a police helicopter on the summit of Glyder Fach before. Woo! I've just seen a pilot on the cantilever stone. I don't know whether it's a promotional video or photo or what. Defence Helicopter Fire School. I've seen everything now. That's it had on the side of it helicopter defence training, and the co-pilot got out, climbed up onto the cantilever stone, so they must have taken his picture. And then he got back in, and they flew off. So I don't know whether it's some promotional thing. But they're over there. And then when he took off, he blew a snowstorm in my face. He landed just to take his picture. I'm pretty sure of that. I thought it was a major rescue going on or something. See where they landed. There's they. That's the way I've come down. A wee bit of a scramble. Been watching too many Scottish walking videos. Be ready for a wee dram when I get home. Oh, bit tricky this bit, but there's nothing in it. And then just follow it down. Yeah, that's the way I've come down. Some black clouds coming in, still sunny on this side. Trivan, if you've ever seen Krull, it looks like the Black Castle that appears somewhere different every day. Just follow it down and then you cut across and then eventually round Llynbucklid and back down. Still stunning views. And a Helgidee long slope down there that I came down last week. That's all I went. Right, down this way. I've not filmed much coming down there because it's just watch your step on the rocks, and there's a path that goes down across here. There's Trivan from an angle you don't usually see it, from the other side. Somewhere up near the summit. That weather hasn't amounted to anything. Going a little bit lighter now, lighter grey. And Trivan from the other angle up there, it was the Black Fortress in Krull, not the Black Castle. The Black Fortress that moved every day. Great film in the 80s that. Right, it's dropping down here now. Look at that view. This path, when you're coming down, you look out for the big boulder. Before, by them rocks there's a little pool. But you just drop down, and it doesn't even look like a path in the snow. And it looks really steep, but it's okay. It's a good path. It goes right across, and right across and around Llynbucklid over there. So down this way. It's a bit slippery coming down there. Came round, but once you hit this path, you can see it all the way over there and over the top, and there's hardly any snow down there, so it'll be quite easy once you get down there. Drivan. There you go. I haven't filmed too much along there. You just basically come all along the side. It's a bit slippery with the snow, so I've just been concentrating. Now one path carries on down and we're going up and over the saddle. Just stop for a drink. That's how you come down and around there, Brushley Ridge. Far south peak of Trivan. And then would have had my drink. We're going over and around Llynbucklid. Right, that's the way I've just come down. That's where we're going. Basically, when you come over that stile, there's two paths. There's a wide path to the right in front of you. That'll take you to the south peak of Trivan. And if you go down, basically drop down to the left. The path, you follow it down. You can see, well, you probably can't see on the camera, you just see a corner of Llynbucklid there. Nant Francon Valley, Penanola went, Trivan. The Fawr Gawk there, can't see much else. Carry on down this way. There you go, Llynbucklid. And there's a path that goes down on the other side of the outlet there, so I'll go and find that. If you can see that white blob there, that remains of someone's snowman. Looking pretty good. Right, when you leave the lake, you just make your way down. The easiest way to do it, see that? I don't know if you can see that. I got the OS map and just the arrow points, and now I've hit the path. So always worth having a map or as a backup an app. I've got a paper map as well, but that brought me bang onto the path. Not much water in it, not been too much rain lately, but still nice. Back to the Oggy cottage. Not far now. all that snow that was on Pen this morning, a little bit left on the top. Same with Royal Gark as well, hardly any snow left. Right, that's pretty much the walk done. You can see the waterfall up there, path down. This is where it joins the main path that we walked up this morning to Slynydwell, and that's it. I didn't take my watch to clock the miles today, so I've got the mileage. Probably between 5 and 6, I would have thought. But it's a great walk up to Slynydwell, up the Devil's Kitchen path, up the horrible scree slope on Glyderau, which is a bit better than the snow, to be honest. Over to Glyder Fach, and then back down all the way around past Limbochlet. So it's been a great walk, so I'll finish it there, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Last look at the view. Trivan from Pen. Bye bye.